Hi guys, today's practice focuses on our hips and moving with the flow. We are going to start in any comfortable seat. You can sit with your legs crossed or out in front of you, it doesn't matter, as long as your spine is tall. If you would like to get a cushion or a rolled up blanket and sit on it, it can help to lift your spine a little more. Especially helpful if you find that you round when you sit down. Close your eyes and take a moment to arrive into your practice. Land onto your mat and notice the earth beneath you. Notice how your spine is growing up and away. And then notice your breath. Each breath in is spacious, your body relaxes to receive it. Each breath out is complete. Option to draw your belly in towards your spine to press out that last bit of breath. Move between each inhale and exhale. And notice the sense of flow in your breath. Let's slow the breath down. And start to smooth it out. We will try to keep this breath through our practice. As you breathe in, reach your hands up slowly. We won't rush between any pose. As you breathe out, just turn your chest to the left, bring the hands down so you have one in front, one behind. And breathe in, use your fingertips to push the floor away and lift yourself, twisting towards the left. Breathe out to stay. Breathe in, lift yourself up, move through center. And breathe out, turn to the other side. Take a breath or two here using your fingertips to help lengthen your spine. With your next inhale, come all the way back up to center. And as you exhale, fold yourself forward, just into any depth. So I'm going to give you lots of guidance, but it's up to you to apply it to your body intelligently, which means we're not just forcing ourselves without thinking. We're moving slowly, finding our edge and staying there so that the body can find its optimal place for growth. Finding challenge, but no damage, no stress. You have freedom to modify and to rest. The modifications might not be necessarily easier. It might just be more accessible. There is no right or wrong in our practice. Take one more big breath in. As you breathe out, slowly walk yourself back up. And then let's turn and come all the way onto the mat, onto all fours. So you can stretch your legs out behind you if you like. You can take a couple of cat-cow breaths. This is a really good way to connect to that flow within your body because we are connecting directly to the breath. Your hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips, bend the elbows. Inhale to lift your head, lift your bum. Relax your torso down. Lots of space for your breath. As you breathe out, round your spine, chin towards chest, tailbone tucks down, and you can draw your belly in towards your spine here to press even more breath out. Breathing in, grip your mat. And now follow your own breath completely. Moving slowly is going to help us absorb even more of what we're doing. And by following your breath, you're starting to build instinctive movement. You're following signals from within. Noticing that flow of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Movement is really good for us. Movement is communication, is growth and discarding of what we don't need. So I'm going to give you the option to stay with your cat-cow, or with your next breath in, make your cow shape. Bring your hips back towards your heels. You can come as far back as feels comfortable, remember. And as you breathe out, grip your mat, round yourself forward. Find your angry arched cat. Inhale, bring your hips back, soften your elbows. Imagine you're like a wave or the shoreline. As you breathe out, you roll at the beach. As you breathe in, you glide back into the sea. Take a couple more breaths with whichever variation you have chosen. Maybe close your eyes and slow it down even more. Let's build this into one little flow. As you breathe in, tuck your toes, bring your hips back, just like we've been doing, and look forward. As you breathe out, you can round your spine to come forward. This time, as you breathe in, find your cow shape, stick your bum back, your heart forward. And as you breathe out, bring your heart down between your hands. So it's the top part of your chest. Maybe opening your throat out. Arms are tucked in. Knees, chest, chin on the floor. With your next breath in, untuck your toes. And you can slide or worm yourself, or a bit of both, into your little back bend. So this could be cobra pose. Hands planted beneath the shoulders, looking forward. You can always take Sphinx pose, elbows beneath the shoulders. And you can move your hands around, finding more space. Listen to how your body reacts to each adjustment. Keep breathing, draw your shoulders back and take one more breath in. Now as you breathe out, come all the way back to your child's pose. Tuck your toes. Breathe in, look forward. This time you're rounding as you breathe in. Now look down between your hands and set your neutral table. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, try to keep your neutral spine as you lift your hips up high. For Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Press through your knuckles, your palms and your fingers. Relax your neck, bend your knees. And I'm going to give you the option for a few little waves here. As you breathe in, lift your heels up, roll yourself forward. You can, if you like, come into a plank pose. It can be a rounded plank with your bum lifted, or you can stay in your down dog, just moving forward and lifting your heels. And then as you breathe out, come all the way back. Next breath in, wave yourself forward, maybe two more of your waves. exhale, bring yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave yourself forward, push the floor away. As you exhale, you come back to your down dog. And as you inhale, this time lift your right foot up. Movements are slow. As you breathe out, look forward. You're waving forward again. This time the right knee comes in and steps all the way through. If at any point you would like to substitute down dog for table, practice your step throughs on your hands and knees, you can do that too. So from here, we're going to ground the back foot, front toes point forward, press down through your feet and lift yourself up for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 pose. You're pressing the left side of your body forward. Stay strong in your legs and take one more big inhale. And as you breathe out, let's see if we can transition smoothly. Bringing the left hand forward, then down, and then opening out into Warrior 2. You might want to bring your feet a bit wider. Arms are parallel to the floor. Press down through your feet and take one big breath in, strong warrior pose. As you breathe out, stay here. As you breathe in, wave with the breath, lower your back hand, lift the front hand up. And as we breathe out, come forward. You bring the elbow to the thigh, and then breathe in to reach the arm up and over. So you breathe into the pose and breathe out till you change between them. From here, exhale, come all the way back. Strong legs. Inhale to reach the arm up. And exhale one more time. Cartwheel. And reach the arm forward. Take a breath in. With your next breath out, come all the way back up. This time straighten this front leg. You might want to walk the back foot in, maybe a foot or two. One of your own feet. We'll move into triangle pose, so bring the left hand to the left hip. Keep opening your body to the long side of the mat, and then reach your right fingers forward. Press your hips back into your left hand, and then lower the right fingers down to find Trikonasana, triangle pose. We're trying to find length. Fingers can come to the floor, to your leg. Challenge yourself by pressing the back of the hand into the leg. And take one big breath in here. As you breathe out, bend the front knee. Move all the way back to your reversed warrior one more time. Breathe in here. And exhale, look forward. Bring both hands all the way down. Lift the back heel and slide back to your downward facing dog. Look back at your feet, take a big breath in. You can sigh out of your mouth. You can stay in your down dog or move through that little flow. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest and your chin. As you breathe in, untuck the toes, slide yourself into your back bend, and stay for an extra breath. With your next breath out, move all the way back through to child's pose. Keep it moving, flow with the breath, inhale, move forward. Tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, move back, downward facing dog. So finding flow isn't about moving perfectly or gracefully. It's about staying in the moment. We're not holding on to anything or getting frustrated by anything. We're just trying to stay open to each moment in our practice. experiencing it fully, rather than holding on to any one moment. Let's go to the other side here. Pick your left foot up. You can reach the toes up, or point them down to square your hips. And as you breathe out, look forward, practicing your step through. Draw the left knee in towards your chest, move yourself into a plank, and then step it up. To start with, bring the back heel down, the hips point forward. Press through your feet and lift up for your warrior one. Exhale to relax your face, bend the front knee, and press through the back edge of your back foot. As you inhale now, lift your heart up. As you exhale, right fingers come forward, down. Open your body out to the side. So your hips are now pointing to the long side of the mat. Bend the front knee and keep your arms and hands parallel to the floor. This is a big, strong posture. Feel free to adjust your feet. And then as you breathe in, lower the back hand and lift your left fingers up. Reversing your warrior. As we breathe out, reach forward. You can bring the arm to the leg or the hand to the leg. And as you breathe in, reach your right arm up and over. Now see if you can. Move between each pose slowly. Exhale to transition. Inhale to lift the left arm up. Exhale, flowing. Inhale, filling up your pose. As you exhale, bring the right hand back, the left hand up. Inhale. So this time, as you exhale, press the foot down, straighten the front leg. Maybe scooch that back foot in towards you. Right hand onto right hip and reach your left hands forward. That was my hip. You're going to keep reaching forward until you can't reach forward anymore, and then lower the left hand down. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can lift the right arm up, finding Trikonasana, triangle pose. You're pressing strongly through your feet, and you can keep your hand on the side of your leg, or bring it down to the floor. You're trying to find length through both sides. One big breath in. Now look down at the ground, bend that front knee, and wave yourself all the way back up. One more time. As you breathe out, bring both hands down. Lift your back heel. As you breathe in, try to push the floor away, round your spine. And then as you breathe out, slide your left foot back. Now you can go straight to your rest, or flow together. As you inhale, lift your heels, roll forward. As you breathe out, lower your knees, your chest and chin. Untuck the toes, worm or slide onto your belly. Take a breath or two in your back bend. Next, big breath in, fills you up, and the next breath out brings you all the way back to child's pose. So you can bring your hands under your forehead if you like. You can sit up on your heels and close your eyes. In your stillness, just notice all of the movement that is still happening. Everything within you flowing, connected. Not holding on to any one moment. flowing through each one. Let's take one breath in, lift the hands up. As you breathe out of your mouth, connect the palms and draw them down. As you breathe in, reach your hands forward. Next little bit of our flow is a little different. Tucking your toes, bring your hips up and back. Finding your downward facing dog. So from here, as before, we practice a step through, pick your right foot up, you can stack the hips and bend the knee if you like, or keep the legs straight, completely up to you. As you breathe out, look forward, bring your right foot to the top of the mat, and then bring your fingertips forward if you have blocks or books or anything else that you can use to prop yourself up. That is an option too. Have a quick look at your back leg. We just want to make an L shape, we don't have to go any higher. One big breath in. So as you breathe out, bend your left knee and send it over to the right side of the mat. You're trying to lay your shin down all the way to the right side of the mat. From here, walk yourself backwards and sit down behind your legs. If that didn't work, it doesn't matter. What we are aiming for is a twist in our legs, placing the right foot over the top of the left leg. If this left knee being bent is really uncomfortable, you can straighten the leg out. That is another option. Whichever option you choose, begin by bringing the left hand behind your back. Lift the right hand up, breathe in. And then exhale, find a twist. You can bring the left elbow to the outside of the right leg. You can hug the leg in and use these back fingers for support, lifting your spine. If you like, if you feel very grounded in your hips and supported, you can bring the hands together. Stay here for a few breaths. Just feeling how your breath is moving through your body. Slowing down the breath where we can. So, from here, you can bring that right hand back down, gently unhook, bring the left hand behind you as well, rock backwards and slide your left foot all the way to the left side of the mat. So maybe now you're in this kind of reclined pigeon or hanging out pose. Your right leg is crossed over the top of the left thigh. You can plant your hands down with the fingertips pointing towards you. And it's going to be important to keep this right leg active, so flex the toes towards the knee. Take a big breath in and lift your heart up, bend the elbows. You might want to stay here, or you can breathe out and lift up your hips. It doesn't matter where we go, we are just looking for some space in our chest and in our hips. We give you another option here, pressing down through your hands with bent elbows. Lift the right toes up, take one more big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring the right leg back onto your left thigh. Lower your bum down and bring yourself up. So try to scooch back into your twist. We're going to bring the left foot over to the right side of the mat until it's near your bum. Maybe the right foot can come back down onto the floor. From here, twisty, twisty, flowy, walk your hands all the way over to the left side of the mat. Stand up. And maybe you can step your left foot towards the back and you're now in a wide-legged forward fold. If that didn't work for you, just bring yourself there in your own way. Toes point in, heels point out. Take a big breath in to lengthen your spine, so it's like you're trying to stick your bum back and your head forward. And as you breathe out, you can bend your knees and you have the option to fold taking a couple of breaths. If this is too much, stay lifted up halfway, with your hands on your thighs. One more big breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly lift yourself up. Your option is to either stay here, or we're going to turn the left toes out and just walk the hands over towards the left leg. You're bending into your left knee. Right leg can begin to straighten. And if you like, the right toes can come up off the floor. So this is Skandasana. This is our half squat. If you want to lower yourself down, you can. You have the space for it. If your bum is still lifted, stay strong in your legs. And stay wherever you are for one more breath in. Now as you breathe out, can we transition between them, between the sides? Bringing the right foot down. Maybe walking your hands over towards the right. Lifting the left toes. Finding your own depth here. One more big breath in. Now as we breathe out, we're going to move really slowly and turn to face the top of the mat. So be mindful of your feet. Lift your heels, rock your hips backwards and plant your hands. From here you can breathe in to lift your bum up high. As you breathe out, try to push the floor away and use your right hip to bring the right foot back. Relaxing the back of your neck. I'm going to offer you a few little waves here between sides. As you inhale, lift your heels, roll yourself forward. And exhale, bend the knees, bring yourself back to your downward facing dog. You have time for 2 more of those, or you can bring yourself into child's pose. Finding that flow in your breath. Next big breath in, pick your left foot up. Choose your leg shape. Keep the right knee a little bent. And as you breathe out, look forward, slow as you can, practice your step through. From here, walk your hands forward of your front foot. Slide the back toes in and maybe charge the heel up towards the sky. It's not getting there, you can keep the toes on the ground, but keep the leg active so you're still building strength. Big breath in here. As you breathe out, bend your right knee. Send the right shin over to the left side of the mat. And then walk the hands backwards and sit your hips, your bum down. Remember, you can straighten out your bottom leg if you like. From here, bring the left fingertips down behind you and breathe in to lift the right hand up. As you breathe out, slowly turn towards the left. Choose how you would like to set your arms, either hugging the leg, hooking the elbow, maybe bringing the palms together. The hips are our center of flow of water. And they're also a place that we can hold a lot of tension, which causes blockages, stagnation. Just like our shoulders, the hips are an even bigger version and can hold even more tension. One more big breath in. So as you breathe out, left hand down, turn to face the top of your mat. Bring the right hand behind you. So we're going to bring the right foot all the way over to the right side of the mat. And turn the fingertips in towards you if that feels good. Bend your elbows, plant the foot, inhale to lift your chest. You might want to stay here, or you can exhale, push through the hands, push through the foot, and charge your hips up. It's up to you whether you would like to allow your neck to hang back. With your next breath in, option to lift your left leg up high. Stay strong, keep breathing. Don't get stuck in the moment. And as you breathe out, bring that left foot back down onto the top of your right thigh. Lower your hips. And just for a moment, bring yourself back into your twist. Lower the legs back down, the right foot plants on the floor maybe. Your chest turns towards the left. Take one single breath in. And as you breathe out, let's try and come out into our wide leg forward fold. So turn your chest towards the right. Come up onto your right knee. And then step the right foot towards the bottom of the mat. So your toes can turn in a little here as we take our forward fold. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees softly and don't force yourself down. If you start forcing, your body's going to get stressed and it won't want to go there again. It won't be as easy for you. Whereas if you find your edge and stay there, your body will expand into this and your edges will change. Edge is a place of challenge but without pain or damage. Extreme stress. So with your next big breath in here, lift your heart up, lift your head, bring the fingertips towards the floor. As we breathe out, we'll practice that Skandasana again, so turn the right toes out, bend the right knee, lift the left toes up. You might be up here. That is perfectly fine. We just want to straighten. And our focus is going to be on moving between the poses rather than the pose itself. You can take a breath in here. As you breathe out, move over to the left, plant the foot, bend the knee, lift the right foot. Maybe you can bring your hands up into your chest. As you breathe out, move back towards your right foot. Breathe into arrive. Moving in your own way here. Breathe out, move all the way back towards the left. Let's do that one more time, side to side. Your bum is lifted. Same principle. You can bring the hands down if you want to, of course. So when we come back to the left side, back with the left leg, you're going to bring the hands down onto the floor. Turn all of your toes towards the top of the mat. Take a big breath in, lift your hips up. As you breathe out, push the floor away and slide yourself back. Straight away, inhale, look forward. Exhale to bend your knees. As you breathe in, step or hop to the center. And you're going to sit down in your own way. So to start with, we'll have a little bound angle pose. Make sure your hips are planted, your diamond shape in the legs can be any size. The soles of the feet are together. And your knees are falling out to the sides. If this does feel really weird in your hips, you can support your legs with cushions or blankets. We're going to take a few breaths here, breathing deeply. See if you can notice everything that's flowing around your body. Energy, heat. And we do this with a soft focus. We're not trying to decipher it. Or really label what we're feeling. The more we can move away from good and bad sensations, the more open our experience can be. The only thing we avoid is pain and damage, mental or physical. Everything else is up for you to explore using your own edges. If you would like to take a little forward fold now, sending the hips back, we're leading the heart forward, not trying to round, trying to hinge at the hips. Going as far forward as you can. When you feel like you found your edge, support yourself with your arms. And then you can allow your head to begin to come down, rounding your spine a bit here. Space, you can use your elbows to push down on your inner leg. We do this not with force, but just a way to provide resistance. You're not shoving them down to the floor, you're just laying the arms onto your legs. Keep your breath full and stay for one more big breath in. Sigh out of your mouth. As you breathe in here, slowly bring yourself all the way back up. You can use your hands to bring the knees back together. And then scoot yourself all the way to the bottom. Make sure you've got the space behind you, you've got a clear run. And then lift your hands up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly roll yourself down. If you don't want to roll, you can hold onto your legs and just take a soft lowering onto your back. However you get there, when you land, plant your feet just below your hips. Relax your shoulders into the earth. And then pick your right foot up. Flex the toes back towards your face. And just like before, cross the right foot over the top of the left thigh. If you can, get the knife edge, the outside of your right foot, to squish into the top of your left thigh. That is an option. If the foot overhangs, don't worry about it. We'll have a few breaths with reclined pigeon, so the right leg stays active, it's moving away from your face. That foot is flexed like the letter L. And you might want to stay here, or maybe you take a grip holding on to your left thigh, maybe onto the left shin or left knee. We try to keep the head and the hips on the floor. So if reaching up for your leg is causing you to curl into a little ball and you can't lower back down, back off. Stay somewhere that allows you to keep the head and the hips down. And as you relax, mentally and physically into the pose, you may find that you can go a little deeper. This flow is about communication, and it's how we communicate with our bodies. We're not just forcing it to do things, we're trying to work with it so that it grows. One more big breath in here. As you breathe out, we're going to keep this right foot by holding onto it, but you can place the left foot down on the floor. We'll take a half happy baby pose. You can hold onto your foot, onto your leg or shin. Keeping that flex, your sole is showing up towards the sky, and the toes are pointing down towards your face. The knee is bent and it's moving in towards your armpit. And you can provide that resistance, pushing the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. This may or may not fire up the inside or back of your leg. The left leg can straighten out if you like. And wherever we are, let's stay for 2 deep breaths. One more breath in here. As you breathe out, bend that knee, take it over your body into a twist. You can roll onto your left side a little bit here. You can send the upper body over towards the left as well, picking up your shoulders and just shifting them over so that they line up with your hips again. And this can be a really soft twist, so if that leg's straightened does not feel good, bring it up, bend both knees. Allow the right arm to move out towards your side. And complete your spinal twist by turning your head in the opposite direction of your knees. Try to relax here and breathe deeply. Rinsing through your shape. Stay for one more inhale. As you exhale, super slowly, roll all the way onto your back. Realign your spine, get comfortable again, we'll do the other side. So both legs are bent, pick your left foot up, cross it and place it onto the top of the right thigh. Moving the left knee away from your face without touching it, and then seeing if you have the space to take a grip, or if you're finding lots of nice sensation and information where you are already. You're staying with your edge and allowing your body and mind to fully feel it, without trying to push to where we want to be. Over time, your body and mind will adapt. They will do so much more quickly if we can have a relaxed attitude as we practice. Just allowing what is there to be, not trying to force. Challenging ourselves, exploring the sensations. Exploring our edges. But doing so from a place of curiosity, rather than trying to force our way into a goal. We can have a much broader experience if we can start to let go of those things. Take one more big breath in. As you exhale, let's hold on to the left foot and release the right leg down. Take your half happy baby. Squeezing the thigh in towards the side of your body. You can hold on to the thigh, onto the shin or the foot. And you can straighten out that right leg if you like. Keep breathing and notice if this side feels noticeably different. And again, we're not judging, it's not a bad thing. It's just something to notice. Something for our body and mind to gather information on. Pressing the foot into the hands if you want that activation and staying for a couple of breaths. From here, bend the knee, you can release the foot a little, hold on to the knee instead. And then bring the left knee all the way over towards the right. If you want to scooch your upper body over towards the right, you can do. And you can bend both knees up if that is better for you. You're trying to turn your head in the opposite direction to the knees. Relaxing your face. Allowing yourself to just be held. You have an entire planet lifting you up. whole big breath, filling up, rinsing through. And as you breathe out, slowly roll all the way onto your back. Bring yourself back onto your mat if you need to. Squeeze the knees in towards your chest and rock yourself side to side. If there are any other movements that you would like before your relaxation, this is a good time to get them out. Otherwise, squeeze those knees in towards your chest one last time. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, release the legs and find your final relaxation pose. I definitely recommend staying for a few minutes, getting really comfortable. Tuck your chin, let your legs relax. Know that you can modify with cushions and pillows under legs and your head. You can get a blanket. The idea is, after all of your hard work, we are just coming down to the ground to steep in the yoga practice, in the sensations, and in all of that information that we have gathered. Closing down your eyes, allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. You can stay here for as long as you want to, until your body feels ready to move again. Play my Yoga Nidra relaxation video straight after this one for a deeper relaxation experience. Whatever you choose, remember to return to your day slowly. Try to preserve that sense of flow as you go. I'll leave you with your relaxation. Thank you so much.